When did I get into skins? So back in 2014, started playing CSGO casually. Wasn't very good. I got to Nova 2. Wasn't bad given I was playing on a laptop. I was a massive scrub. I was using this gun before it was cool. Now around this time I was dating a woman with red hair. And thing about, dating girls, for the most part, it's a little bit expensive. It's not necessarily too bad. There's stereotypes about women draining men of their money. Vastly exaggerated stereotypes, but it's nice to buy a woman dinner and stuff like that. And I had a bit of a problem because I didn't have a job. I was living at a college at the time, so I was traveling back and forth from my parents' place, which is a long way away. It made getting a job inconvenient. Now, what a real man would have done in this situation is man up and get a job and fucking deal with it. But I was a bit of a pussy and I wanted to find a workaround. So I came up with a solution, and the solution was trade up contracts. I had a look at CSGO Stash, and I started looking at collections, thinking of ways I could make some money. So Trilix made this video here, but basically he goes through it in detail, explaining how skin conditions work and also looking at skins and how that affects the outcome. I'm pretty sure, does he link the thread down here? Yeah, he does. So this is the thread I found which explained the formula. Looked really complicated until I learned how it worked, then I realized it wasn't very complicated. I found CSGO Exchange, obviously this site has a trade up tool, and I started meddling with trade up contracts. And after a few days, I found a way to make it work, and I started making 10, 20, $30 a day from skins. Like back then I was doing particularly trade ups for the Dragon King. That was like the big money maker. There was a trade up I used to do with field tested neural nets that would give me shitty yellow jackets and Cyrexes, but it would give factory nemesis. And there was one other one, I believe, trade ups for the cardiac. Factory cardiacs were really, really good at the time. And there was some smaller stuff too. I was doing overpass collection trade ups, the berry camo blue, that was a good money maker. So I was making $20, $30, $40 a day. It was going not too bad. Operation Wildfire came out the next year. That brought the wildfire case. That was quite a good one to make money from. And steadily I was getting to the point where I was making maybe $100 a day on a good day. Now it was around this time that I got dumped, so suddenly I didn't have to spend the money on anybody else, so the money just started building up, and I was like, this is pretty good, I'm gonna keep up with it. I figured out an exploit to make Rising Sun skin trade ups really lucrative, and I kind of just kept on doing it. I kept on doing it for like 2 years as I was in uni, and at some point I decided, why don't I make trade up videos and put them on YouTube, which I did. I started making videos. We can see them here. The videos are fucking terrible. Eventually, somewhere along the line, I started to scrape these things after I saw, I think it was a Reddit thread, that got some traction. Then I stopped doing YouTube again for a bit, then I came back and this video took off, and that sort of got me hooked on making content and done that ever since.